Alrighty, it is time for a new day of Yu-Gi-Oh! In this one we have got Zane going up against Chumley in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX series of 8s, which has been running on the channel. The 6 Samurai Iru, which... The 6 Samurai deck is very, very cool. I used to have that. I traded it for other cards, but I did have a 6 Samurai structure deck at one stage, and that deck was really good. Okay, so Zane and Chumley, the winner, will go into the final, and they will face Alexis, which is going to be in match 3 of today. So I'm not going to do story duels today. I actually want to finish this series of 8s one, and so there's going to be 2 of the matches today. There'll be the semi-final, and then after this there'll be Alexis doing her Battle City game against Marek, and then after this one, Chumley or Zane will play Alexis in the finals, because Alexis managed to get a win over Professor Crowler, which was a bit of a shock. But in this one, you would say that Zane is a heavy favourite, but you never know with Chumley. During his Duelist Kingdom run, he was very much a wild card. He was very fun to watch. And Zane's gone for Power Bond with the effect of different dimension capsule. He's got Cyber Dragon on the field. Now Chum only has Tree Otter. He put it in attack mode. And negate attack from Chumley. So that will end Zane's battle phase. And it will mean that that Tree Otter can get the win over that Cyber Dragon that Zane played. So Chumley, with a good bait there, he threw down the weaker attacker and then played up negate attack. Well, Chumley's going to be looking to take the advantage on this turn. He's got 3 cards in hand. And he throws down Vampiric Koala, which is an 1800 attacker. Tree Otter activates its effect and puts it onto Vampiric Koala. Vampiric Koala's effect only takes place when it destroys an enemy monster. Mind you, that enemy monster is a machine. You wouldn't think you'd be able to suck any life out of it. However, Tree Otter now can go in for the direct attack and put Zane down to 6100. So a good start for Chum. So how was everyone's weekend? We did do a video on Saturday, which is rare. I've done videos for Yu-Gi-Oh! On Saturday before, but like I said, very, very rare. Was intending to do some on Sunday as well, but I fell asleep at like 7 at night. Woke up again at like 1 in the morning and then just fell asleep again. I don't know, it's yesterday, Sunday, I was just really, just really tired all day for some reason. Alright, Monster Reborn for Chum. And this is going from bad to worse for Zane. He is looking at a massive attack force. Tree Otter activates its effect. And Chum places it on Tree Otter itself. And Zane's defense will not hold here. It's Cyber Darkhorn. And 22 and 18 is 4,000. Plus 20... Oh, it's 6,100. Oh my god, Zane's gone already. It lasted 5 turns, this first match. Wow. Well, that is a shock. I was not expecting Chumley to even win a leg, let alone get one in 5 turns. Well, Zane will have to win the next 2 games straight. That was a absolutely slaughtering by Chumley. Alright. Well, I was not expecting that. Now, in terms of other Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, I am planning to do more early days, Duelist of the Roses, Forbidden Memories, and maybe some AI duels on this one, like me playing against the AI, and leaving the series ones for the other human players to do, like Monday to Friday, as it usually has been. But yes, I would like to do more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff on the weekends. I am also wanting to do series where it's like card discussion as well. Old school card discussion. I don't know. I probably could do newer game cards, but probably start with the originals because I think a lot of the fans here as well, we're OGs. We like the original Yu-Gi-Oh as well, but doing some rankings, top 10 cards, top 10 worst cards of every booster pack and all that as well. In terms of top 10 worst cards, could we throw Dark Sage up there and Rare Fish and Cockroach Knight? Okay, well Chumley has played Des Koala in defense mode. Zane's taking a minute or two here. Probably just reading through some effects, weighing up his options. He's thrown down Proto Cyber Dragon. Its name becomes Cyber Dragon while it's on the field. And oh, he's gone to battle phase. Zane is going to lose a lot of points on that play. He's probably hoping that it was like a Nimble... as I was just about to say, Nimble Momonga has just appeared in Chum's hand. But down goes Des Kangaroo as well, and oh, this could be bad for Zane early up again. Chumley has another Des Koala in hand as well. It's amazing how much damage Des Koala's flip effect can actually do. 1100 off Zane, and he has, in turn 3, lost half his points already. This is the complete opposite of how I thought this was going to go. Zane has got a mountain to climb here. He's just played a Cyber Dragon. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon it from your hand. And now a defense from Zane as well, so... Now, if you're smart playing as Zane, you would get rid of Des Kangaroo. Because Des Kangaroo is fusion material for Master of Oz, which is a 4200, which you don't... If you're Zane, you don't want that getting to the field. Now tonight, I am going to try and do my commentary for my Zapdos Gen 2 solo run. And I'm going to start trying to do some more Gen 2 solo runs, or Pokemon solo runs in general. I'd like to do at least one a day, it's just they take so long to do. Any day, Zane. He must be flipping through effects in his hand, and oh, there we go, Overload Fusion. Zane may have been looking for a fusion through his fusion pile, just reading up on what could help him here. But in Gen 2, yeah, I want to get some solo runs started. It's easier in Gen 2 because I can get an Everstone. In Gen 1, there's no hold items, so if I'm doing a pre-evolved Pokemon, I have to be careful that I don't evolve it for a solo run. But all in due time. Chimera Tech Overdragon, it's at 2400, and that can attack the same amount of times that that cards were used for fusion, and Zane used 3, so it can attack opponents' monsters that many times. It can't attack 2 monsters and do a direct attack. But Zane looks like he may be about to regain control of the field here. Although Chumley does have Nimble Momonga in hand as well, which is again a very useful card. There's Airsrock Sunrise. That too in itself is a pretty good card. Chum plays Mystical Space Typhoon. And he went for Zane's face down, which was... I'm not sure what that is. And Chum has just set Nimble Momonga, so when that's destroyed by battle, Chum will gain 1000 points. He can then summon another 2 of them from his deck in face down defense. Zane does have field advantage though. He needs to try and capitalize. Cybernetic Fusion Support. Pay half your life points once. If you fusion summon a machine monster this turn, you can banish from your hand or the graveyard as fusion materials. And Zane's... oh, he may have misread that card. he may have thought it was pay half your life points, then you can summon a fusion. May have just read it a little bit wrong. You play that, then you have to be able to summon manually. That card doesn't activate a fusion for you. So maybe a slightly bad play from Zane there, but it is easy to do. Zane's deck is actually very tough. There's so many moving parts and so many effects in that deck, with all those fusions as well. But he's just got rid of 2 more Nimble Momongas, and Chumley now has 8,800 life points. And it just has not been a good day for Zane. Oh, he's drawn Sea Koala. As long as Chumley plays right here. He's just had a look through his graveyard. Oh, there we go. Down goes Sea Koala. He just needs to play Azrock Sunrise or Monster Reborn. Either one will do. Good. Chum reading his effects maybe a little bit better than Zane was. I mean, mind you, Chumley, his deck is a lot easier to use than Zane's, but... Alright, Des Kangaroo is coming back. Now, Zane did flush half his life points. He could lose another 1,500 here. But then again, unless Zane wants to go... Oh, Chumley, sorry, wants to go for that face down. Oh, and he does. He's gone with... gone after that fusion. So Sea Koala has just destroyed a massive machine 3-headed dragon. And it was a 1,500 defense. So Zane is protected. But he's only got 1,800 points left. Oh, Monster Reborn of his own. Now, if he brings back that fusion, I don't think it will have any attack power. Although he may have noticed that as well. He's just brought back Des Koala. Maybe to add another layer of defense, unless he's just got nothing in his hand. I mean, he's only got 1 card in his hand to begin with. Oh, and Tree Otter. Again, this is just going bad to worse for Zane. It's going from good to better for Chum. He's played Tree Otter, and now Sea Koala. Well, I mean, the effect doesn't really... It reduces attack to 0, so if Zane's monsters are in defense mode, it doesn't really matter. Nimble Momonga has come back, and this could... No, not quite. Chum... He will still only be able to get one of them off the field. He'll have to use the effect of Tree Otter. He still can only get these off the field one at a time. So Zane is still, somewhat protected here, but with only 1 card in hand, it's not looking good. Zane just didn't draw the cards he needed. Even if he drew a Cyber Dragon, if he drew a Cyber Dragon, actually no, he'd be alright. So he could tribute that face down. Oh, that monster he's got on the field. Does he maybe have something? He took a little bit of thought time there, but he's thrown down another defense. Oh, here we go. He's just fused the 2 monsters on the field, which he didn't really have. Chimera Tech Fortress. There we go. He gets rid of... it wouldn't have mattered though, because Sea Koala's on the field. Tree Otter could have got to 2,200. It wouldn't have mattered either way. Zane, either way, would have still lost his fusion monster, either through Sea Koala or through Tree Otter using its effect. He couldn't attack both of them. It's been reduced to 0. And this really is a shock win. Chumley has defeated Zane. Is Chumley a wild card in GX or what? Knocking off one of the stronger players. And we're going to see Alexis and Chumley later on in this. We're going to have Alexis and Marek next. And then after that, we'll have Alexis and Chumley to go up in the finals. Who would have thought that Chumley would have made it to the finals? Oh, that's what this is all about. Unexpected results. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll read out the comments in the next match as well. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Take care. Farewell.